So Dave, this is what I was talking about when I was talking about high lift jack stoppage or malfunction. The pins just aren't going in or coming out here as I work the lever, and it's in the up mode. So this has been on my Jeep for a year or so, and hasn't been off. You can see it's not very dirty, but it's just hopefully I'm spraying in the right places. There we go. Okay, that's up. This will be down. So let's see here. Just a shot of that right there. So here, you just want to keep it straight up and down as possible this way and this way. So it's starting to lean forward. I don't know how many chocks in front of the wheels. And if the vehicle moves, that's where it becomes a real problem. Then your jack gets off, and that's where it can kick out on you. That's where it gets super dangerous, of course. And this lever also keep your head out of the way of it, so it doesn't hit you in the face. And now, tires off the ground. Hopefully it'll reverse here and I don't have to get my other jack out. Okay, that's reverse. Now the load will be, the pressure will be when you push down a click and release it right here. There will be a lot of weight. The weight of the vehicle will be trying to push this up. So you want to have both your hands on your head out of the way when you release it like that, and then let it down a notch. Sticking again. Probably should get a new jack. This one's pretty old. There, it's coming. Okay, and then the new cool tool that Steve showed me. This is by Rescue 42, called the JACKMATE, and so it's basically kind of a multi-tool for your high lift jack. And what it does is a few things, more things that I understand, but at least it helps you maintain the line of pull if you're pulling something. So the standard tip that's on the jack comes like this. A standard tip, standard top. Right, and it sits like that, or you can flip it over and bolt it like that. And there's some ridges there, but as far as trying to pull something with this, I wouldn't be super trusting of it. In any event, if you put it like this, this screws up the line of pull, which in other words, if you have a chain going from here out to another vehicle or to a tree or whatever, the chain is pulling in this line, and you hook your strap around here, what happens is, and then your strap runs over here to your vehicle that you're trying to extricate or stabilize or pull out of the hole or whatever, because of the tension here and the tension here, it pulls the jack like this, and then whatever is on here can slide this way and then pop off the end. So that's the danger, and they talk about the line of pull with these. That's one of the things this multi-tool does, and it helps maintain your line of pull so that you put it on like this, and drop your pin in. You can put it anywhere you want, as long as there's a hole to put it across. then you can take your chain, either your strap and run it over here, if you have just a strap, or a chain, 3/8 chain, you can drop it in here, and your link on the other side will stabilize and your chain can run out that way. Put your strap here, and then as you're jacking and pulling this way, that'll pull your vehicle this way, and it'll maintain your line of pull. Okay, and then the other thing it does is it has this foot on here that is kind of cool, and a little bit of tread plate on it, I guess, that they welded on with a little lip so that you can use it as another foot, basically. Also, you can pull off the back end here, your foot plate, and this is the coolest part to me, is now you have a spreader. If you have a vehicle rollover in the backcountry or whatever, or an accident you come upon or whatever, and the roof is smashed in, which is often the common cause in a rollover, as you know, you can use this as a spreading tool to spread the roof, to lift the roof, to pry a door open, sort of like a Jaws of Life, to pry a window frame that's been smashed down open, or even the front of the roof that's smashed down, you can pry it open now. So basically you pull this up a little ways, you put this on the bottom, you take this foot off and you put this on the bottom, and you move this up a little ways, and then you put this on one part of the frame of the vehicle, you put this on the other part, and then you jack this up, and it basically spreads like this. There's a cool video, I'll put a link in the bottom that kind of shows you how it works. So I didn't even know people could use that for this. It's kind of a neat idea. So here we'll just pull this cotter pin off. So that doesn't come off easy. Take care of that. Okay, so now we can use our jack in lift mode. Now it's spreading, and you can use that to pry something. And then the other thing with this is this base. If you put it on this way, you can use this as a base. On irregular surfaces, so that if you're on, let's say, your vehicle's stuck and you can't, for whatever reason, you're on a rock or something that's real irregular, and this flat plate keeps trying to skate out, this has this V that gives you some bite, so that you can set this on the ground pretty much anywhere, and it'll bite, like if you're on a log, or if you're on on a rock, or some uneven terrain that's obviously more stable, and this will dig into it where that flat plate won't. So it is kind of the multi-tool. There's probably other ways to use it. Those are the only 3 ways I know of how to use it. I'm pretty excited. It was only 40 bucks shipped. So this is going to go in the back of my Jeep as a multi-tool.